Hey guys, what's up? So I've got two little pieces of information, one of them being pretty huge. I'm also going to be recapping some info in the middle to make sure people are fairly caught up. The first piece of info was actually given to Skizzle. Someone pointed out that if you search Black Ops on Twitch, you scroll down to games, you also click to show 5 more, and you will see Call of Duty 2020 working title and Vietnam Black Ops. Both of these categories were put in Twitch within the last few months. COD 2020 working title was put up in the last week, so it's nothing crazy to really freak out about, but it just goes to show Twitch already knows what's up. Vietnam Black Ops might be a possible title, and we should expect something teased fairly soon. Now, on to the more juicy stuff regarding Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Now, if you recall, the Activision blogs page says Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered, and the Activision support page just says Modern Warfare 2 Remastered with the campaign portion of the title removed. Also, the ratings for the Campaign Remastered only shows your general game rating, and somewhere down there says there's no online interaction or something like that, but then you go to just the Modern Warfare 2 Remasters page on Activision support, and at the bottom, there's game rating and online rating listed. Also, a guy, Matt Smith, commented at the bottom of one of my videos and basically told me I should check out what happens when I load Modern Warfare 2 Remastered without any internet connection. And it gave me a notification saying that network features for this application are unavailable, which of course begs the question, what network features are you trying to connect to with the game that's campaign only? And look, there's a lot of if, ands, and maybes out there, and people who watch my channel know I try to cut through the BS and get straight to the point, and that's kind of how I attack the information I receive. What makes more sense, what's more likely, what resonates with what other people are hearing. I literally just had one of my sources give me the biggest I told you so's ever. So obviously I'm going to be listening to him over the others, and there are details I'm not going to drop. I have yet to get anybody in trouble, and I'm not ever going to be that guy. But that doesn't mean I can't give you straightforward information or point out people who are talking about something or finding something or being told something that goes right along with what I've been told in the past month. So the guy that first told me weeks ago that there would be something going on from the 24th through the 28th said that a physical copy of Modern Warfare 2 Remastered would be out just in time for the holiday season this year. I never got a specific date. Obviously, there probably isn't one right now with the virus situation, but I don't believe that detail has changed. I don't believe the time frame has changed. And this is why. A YouTuber by the name of Skidinit, I know I just butchered that, but he did a video where he messaged several different GameStops with the same pleading message about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, pretending to be a dad who bought the game for his son. Two of the replies he got back were basically, we haven't heard anything about multiplayer or what's coming in the future, sorry. But the other two were pretty revealing. Here's the first one. So they only released Modern Warfare 2 Remastered as campaign only for now, and it has not been made physically just yet. Right now, from what I am aware of, they're bringing the multiplayer sometime at the end of the year. That is all I know for right now. Hope that helps. Now, in his message to GameStop, he had talked about buying the game on disc, and in this reply, dude talks about how the game has not yet been physically made, but from what he, as a GameStop employee, has been told, is people will be able to purchase the multiplayer by the end of the year. The other message talks about delays due to COVID. Plans have changed to sell it on disc as of now. I can't speak on specifics, but also due to the virus, other plans related to Call of Duty releases have been delayed indefinitely. So I would hold on to the digital copy because it might be a while before we hear updates on other products, at least for a few months, when we get updates from Activision on the other related releases. We may have updated plans on disc bundle releases for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Hang in there. I'm sure they are eager to get their marketing back on schedule after all this craziness, so keep an eye out on announcements on Activision's social media pages over the next couple of months, and I'm sure there will be exciting announcements. So she mentions how everything related to Call of Duty has run into some type of delay. She mentions other Call of Duty releases delayed indefinitely, basically meaning they don't know when they're going to decide on a new date, let alone when the new date is going to be. But Cindy does mention waiting to be updated on plans for a disc bundle release of Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Now, I wouldn't get too excited and think that it's going to be bundled with Call of Duty Vietnam, just because they don't really bundle Treyarch things with Infinity Ward things. I'm thinking either one or two things she meant by bundle is either the fact that multiplayer will finally be with campaign, and that's why she called it a bundle, or maybe by bundle she means the Modern Warfare collection, which would mean Modern Warfare 2 releasing on disc as part of a Modern Warfare MW2 and MW3 Remastered bundle. I'm going to ask if that's how it's going to be, and when I get that info again, I'll let you guys know. But you guys may be thinking, wow, waiting till the end of the year to release the multiplayer is a bad move. But keep in mind, they're talking about the game on disc, and that's what I was told, was that a physical copy would be out by that point. Also, keep in mind a physical copy of Modern Warfare Remastered wasn't released until 4 months after the entire game was out. And you may be thinking, well, yeah, they made it only available through Infinite Warfare, so having the downloaded version of the game was the only way you could obtain it for 4 months. That whole 4 month period was literally just meant to help Infinite Warfare. Well, yeah, but if the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer were to release 4 months before this upcoming holiday season, that's 4 months people would only be able to obtain the game via download. And GameStop wouldn't get a piece of that action, but Microsoft and Sony will. And yes, Sony already enacted exclusivity with PlayStation getting the campaign first, but I'm sure they're going to want at least half of the action of the opening game sales when the multiplayer is first announced, well before the game is then sold on disc at GameStop, splitting up the action even further. And if what Cindy meant by Modern Warfare 2 disc bundle was that she was talking about a Modern Warfare Remastered collection, then who knows, we might get to download the Modern Warfare Remastered collection 4 months prior to the release of the disc bundle as well. What this all really comes down to is we know that we will be getting some type of Modern Warfare 2 physical copy bundle by the end of the year, which means we might see a downloadable version of the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered Multiplayer 4 months prior to its physical copy release, based on what Activision did with Modern Warfare Remastered. And on top of all that information, I was told that outside of Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, there would be at least 3 Call of Duty related announcements happening in May. Huge chunks dropping between the 28th of April and the 8th of May. I'm sure there will be more stuff coming out as the year goes on, but that period of time is supposed to get pretty crazy. Listen, guys, stop freaking out. We are getting Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. We're getting a physical copy by the end of the year, and the downloadable version most likely a few months beforehand. Keep in mind, they are dealing with people working at home during a pandemic. I know a lot of people who aren't working at all and are going off the hinges at the devs, and that's not fair. And you can say it's not fair that they don't give us a date or they can't solidify plans, but considering what's going on in the world right now, I think we can let it pass for now. Let's take a break, calm down, cooler jets. Let's wait till next week and then enjoy the ride from there on out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Keep the conversation going, and I will catch you guys next time.